It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. And it comes your way next.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. To throw is Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touch. Allen Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Now Geno. Complete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Brandon Powell. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing is Stafford. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Geno now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory? No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on... And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive. I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp. That one good for 26 and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we're back now in KC. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And just a yard to go here on second down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going right back to Akers. And he stopped immediately there. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A give up the middle to Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And this is caught, and that could seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 56 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have it. And this is intercepted. Do it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 30. 10. They will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, and this is caught now for a... So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll go with Akers here up the middle, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do it. and a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
One last throw here for Smith. This to possibly force OT. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly.